I'm a little
That's what I meant,
oil.
of course.
Well, and you know, when you think of a Caesar salad dressing, restaurants used to make them at your table, and maybe they used like a mayo base.
Live anchovies.
Live anchovies. We're going to be using canned, not live. They're too hard to catch. But we're going to be making it with canola oil. So I got some garlic in here, and there's great Manitoba garlic that's out. This is from Garlic Etc. And it's just huge and delicious, and it's so jam-packed with flavor. And that's a whole tree. Yeah. And so it's really wonderful. These two young boys, they grow it and they do a great job at it. So if you can get it, you can store fresh garlic in a brown paper bag and you can keep it for months. So buy, you know, when you can and get it. So we have our garlic. We're going to add in some Worcestershire. You say it for me?
Worcestershire.
Yes, thank you. Some prepared Dijon mustard. Now you can use dry mustard, but I like the flavor of the Dijon. And then we have a little lemon zest.
You've got everything all ready here.
I know. Well, this is the way to cook.
You're so organized.
And we're going to add some fresh lemon. It's really nice, you know, if you're going to go to the trouble to use the lemon zest, you might as well use the fresh lemon. So you're going to squeeze about half of it. Try to catch the seeds.
You cut the lemon sideways.
I did, to get as much juice as possible. And then if you give it a roll, then you're going to squeeze it out. Yeah. And now we're going to add in a whole can.
I love anchovies.
Of anchovies.
And a whole can?
A whole, yeah. Saves a bit of a mess.
I don't mind it chunky.
Yeah, saves a bit of a mess.
I don't mind it chunky, by the way, as well.
Okay, well, I'm going to add a little canola oil into it because it's really going to help the flavors to disperse and mix and carry those wonderful...
What do you have there, about an ounce, ounce and a half?
Well, we're going to
just kind of go by feel? Well,
you know what, it's going to be a cup. So we just want to emulsify it together. So that's like bringing the two together. And then the secret, the other little secret that we have is the Parmesan cheese. And then that's it.
Which you can also put on some later as well, right?
Yeah. Well, we have some fresh stuff. So there we go.
And fresh Parmesan, always better if you have it.
Right. So then we have our lettuce. And now here we have some of it. So once it sits in your fridge, we have our beautiful dressing. So once it sits in the fridge, it's going to separate out. And that's okay, because then you just want to blend it and mix it together. And you see that...
So depending... Now, is that about a cup? Is that more or less?
That is just over a cup in here. Because it will sit in your fridge. It will refrigerate for 3 to 5 days. And then with age, it's going to get even better.
Like me.
Yes, just like you. But your canola oil will never age. No. It will just stay wonderful as you go through. Right. We are going to make some great bread, homemade croutons. And if you can cut a slice of bread, I got one slice there.
By myself?
Yeah, you're okay with a knife.
Just about 1 inch chunks?
1 inch cubes. Any type of bread. We're using whole wheat.
Did you bring this knife? Is this your knife?
It is.
Okay, can I talk to you later about that?
Sure. I have some parsley that I'm going to add in. And some more Parmesan cheese. You can use a more finer
just throwing that in there, another one?
So we're going to just want to coat everything nicely. And now I'm going to pour in my canola. And the bread is just going to sop up all the goodness of everything. And if you want to add a little salt, you can. But you don't really need to.
Pepper? Would you put
little pepper, sure, yeah. But here, so you're just going to soak everything up just so nicely. The bread is going, I'm so happy. That's what the bread is saying to us right now, if it can only talk. So you're going to put it on a cookie sheet. And you want to bake it in your oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. So I'm just going to make sure.
You don't toss at any point halfway through?
You give it a little shake about halfway through. But you want to make sure that every little piece of bread has a nice little coating to it. There we go. So then that goes into your oven. So in 20 minutes, you're going to have great croutons, and you're never going to buy packaged croutons again after you see this. No. We always have leftover bread.
And you eat these and you'll go, what is it? I'm just so happy. Is that
I'm so happy. So that goes into the oven, and I just want to toss the salad, because the key in making a great Caesar salad is when you do the toss. You want to take out some of your lettuce into a separate bowl.
So you have some room.
Yeah, exactly. And now we're going to add in our dressing. If you can throw in some cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, the ones from the bottom?
No,
I'm kidding.
Pick out the nice ones. And then with this dressing, it's going to be not a heavy dressing. It's going to be nice and light. And there, that's it. Add a couple croutons on top. Your guests are just going to love it. And it was all made with heart healthy canola oil.
Beautiful. Beautiful. We'll be right back with more for the rest of our meal prepared by Ellen Pruden.